Hey guys, Chesa from Keep It Tech here. Most of people saying this is the fastest gaming keyboard in the world. A lot of gamers are using this keyboard as their main gear for the gaming. But I have to say, if you look at the specs, Wooting is actually not the fastest gaming keyboard. There are many HE PCBs with the specs that go far beyond the Wooting. Some of them can go as low as 0.01 millimeters actuation point, or even lower. But why? I don't really think this is necessary, like the thickness of the human hair is usually around 0.1 millimeters, so when the number goes even lower than that, it's already far beyond the limit of human reaction speed. Like I am holding a single hair, yes, I'm holding one, and you're telling me I need to feel 1/10 of this key travel. And I'm so sorry, I'm just bad at the games. So next time I would really love to invent a professional esport player to test it. And of course, this is just my personal opinion. I think the competition between the brands is always be a good thing because it helps the whole industry move forward. But personally, I still hope more brands can focus on the real user experience. Things like the comfort, a better web driver, and more unique design, instead of the blending chasing the numbers that a human being can never reach. After all, we are people. We are using the keyboard, not the machines. So when it comes with the booting, I think the first advantage is the stability. When we set to the fastest actuation point to 0.1 millimeters, it works very well with the most any HE switches, and it rarely has the issue like input dropout or unstable triggering. In my previous videos, I already tested many popular HE switches from the well-known brands like the Gateron and the TTC. But now more and more great brands are entering this market like the WS, UR Studio, Everglade, Uniwell, and even the Keytalk. And if there are any HE switches you are interested in, feel free to leave the comment below. I will try my best to get my hands on it and let you know how do I think about it. Another huge advantage of the Wooting is the web driver. It's very easy to use and very easy to understand. It gives you basically everything you need for gaming while still keeping it simple and versatile. You can easily adjust the actuation points with the trigger settings, especially for the RGB settings. You can customize the color of every single key and preview it live on your keyboard in real time. That makes it very easy to create exactly the look that you want. And by the way, the RGB on the Wooting is really bright. Also, the color range is very impressive. Even though Wooting has all these advantages, as the custom keyboard enthusiast, I have to say the sound and typing feel are honestly pretty average. Especially for the pre-built V1, the plastic case, the completely unturned stabilizers, and not so great stock switches and keycaps. You might say the V1 is a past version, why you still talk about it? Well, because the V2 is just released 3 months, and I think there are many friends are still using the V1. If you have never used a custom keyboards before, maybe you won't feel it that much. But once you have tried a keyboard that with the better sounds, better feel, and better overall quality, it becomes really hard to go back that kind of experience. And that is exactly why modding a Wooting became a thing. A lot of customers come to our store and ask me the same question: what is the benefit of modding a Wooting? For more gamers, a stock Wooting is already more than enough. If your main goal is a competitive game such as the FPS or the rhythm games, it already gives you the most important things people want. Whether you buy aluminum case directly from the Wooting or choose a more stylish one from the third-party brands, building your own custom Wooting while still enjoy the top-level gaming performance has become one kind of a trend in the gaming community. People look for a cool case, nicer keycaps, color combinations they like more, better feeling switches, and different ways to change the internal structure to make the keyboard sound better. Maybe modding your Wooting will not actually improve your gaming skills, but using a keyboard that truly feels like your own can still be a very satisfying thing. And sometimes just fun for building something unique for yourself. In a way, it also feels like something past we saw in the custom mechanic keyboards. And now the culture is slowly moving into the HE sense as well. So I think the modding is something worth to try. There are many different ways to do it. For example, a traditional tape mode, hand looping all the switches and swapping to the heavier aluminum case can all make the sounds even better. And of course, if you have the budget, there are even more options that you can mix and match. I recently got an email from the lady in Vancouver, Canada, and she wants to get some ideas to build a completely pink Wooting. So today, I'm going to fully mod this pre-built V1, and hopefully you guys will like how it turned out in the end. If we're going to full mod, the only thing we really need is the Wooting PCB. Everything else will be replaced. For the case, I choose the brand new one and it just released in 2026, the Zoom 64, designed and made by the Militrix. The reason I picked this one because I think it might be the kind of product that could bring Wooting case to the next level. In the past, most of the case mainly focus on improving the appliance with different materials and finishes. But the Zoom 64 not only puts a lot of efforts into the design, it also adds a daughter board to expand more functions, such as a volume knob with the Wooting is kind of cool, right? And it also has the RGB lighting on the bottom case. And yes, you can add more RGB to Wooting. I really believe this kind of idea could lead to even more features on the future cases. Maybe one day we will even see a Wooting case with a touch screen or even more function keys. Another interesting part is that it centered the Type-C port from the left side. And of course, this part is very personal. For the switches, I chose the WS Pink Lotus HE switches. Because they match the pink case perfectly, the spring weight is also very balanced, so they feel really comfortable to use. For the keycaps, I chose the set of pink semi-transparency keycaps from the Pinky Studio and matched this pink seamed keyboard perfectly. For internal mod, I add Poron foam and IXPE foam between the plate and the PCB. I also add the Poron foam into the bottom case. This helps to remove the extra empty space inside of the keyboard and makes the overall typing sound more solid. So now let's put everything together and see how this sounds in the end. And yeah, this is the final result. Honestly, I'm very happy with how it turned out. It may not make me a better player, but it definitely make me enjoy using it a lot more. That's really the fun part of the modding. It is not always about performance, sometimes it's just about building something you truly like. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions about modding, please leave the comment below. I will try my best to help. Thanks for staying with me, and I will see you in the next video.